Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well.
Matthew 6:33. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well.
Seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom. Oh, you gotta seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness.
And all these things will be given to you as well. And all these things will be given to you, so tell everyone.
Seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom. Oh, you gotta seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness.
And therefore do not worry about tomorrow. And therefore do not worry about tomorrow.
Seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom. Oh, you gotta seek first, seek first, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness.
Hey friends! We are still here at the Fun Mountain with my best pal, Chip. We've had such an amazing time together, but our day is coming to a close. We have just one more ride to go, and this ride comes with a special advantage. If you dare take it! It's the Twirl Whirl Milkshake Challenge. It goes like this. If you dare drink an entire Thundergong milkshake and then ride the Twirl Whirl machine.
That doesn't sound like a very good choice to make.
Come on! Don't you want to see if we can do it? Test our bravery? Do what no one has done before?
Nope, not really. Not really at all.
I'm gonna keep on trying to get Chip to do the Twirl Whirl Milkshake Challenge with me while we check out today's Bible story.
It's time for today's Bible story. It comes from the book of Luke, chapter 4. Before Jesus started teaching and doing amazing things everywhere he went, Jesus went into the wilderness, which is like a big forest. There, Jesus was tempted by the devil for 40 days. That means that for 40 days straight, the devil tried to get Jesus to do things that he might have wanted to do, but wasn't supposed to do. Jesus was tempted just like we are tempted sometimes. Jesus didn't eat anything for those 40 days, nothing at all. So he was really hungry. The devil tempted him by telling him to turn the stones into bread. Bread must have sounded really good to Jesus, but he didn't do that. Instead, he remembered that people need more than bread to live. They need God's word. God's word helped Jesus to stay strong and not listen to what the devil told him to do. Then the devil told Jesus that he would put him in charge of all the kingdoms of the entire world if Jesus would worship him. Having lots of power probably sounded great, but Jesus said no. He remembered that God's word said only to worship God and no one else. Finally, the devil took Jesus to the high place and told him to jump. This time the devil used God's word too. He said if Jesus was really God's son, then Jesus would jump off and God would send his angels to rescue him. And God's word did say that, but the devil was using these words to test God. Jesus knew that God's word also said not to test God. And one last time, Jesus said no to the devil because Jesus knew God's word. He listened to God instead of the devil. This story reminds us God's words helps us make wise choices.
Wow, that was such a cool story. What Jesus knew about God's word helped him to make wise decisions.
Yeah!
Okay, 2 Thundergong milkshakes coming up.
Whoa, Callie, wait! You know how in the story, Jesus said that God's word says not to test God?
Yeah? So what?
Well, God gave me a stomach that won't really like drinking a whole lot of milkshake and then riding the twirly whirl.
Wait, so you're saying that this story from God's word about Jesus making wise decisions because of God's word is making you make a wise decision now? I feel like I'm on the twirl whirl already.
That's right, and it can help you make a wise decision too. I say we skip the twirl whirl milkshake challenge and just enjoy the twirl whirl.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That is a wise decision. We'll probably enjoy our last ride of the day much more that way. And maybe we can get milkshakes after. Maybe a while after.
Sounds good to me. What do you think? Ready to finish up our day at Fun Mountain?
For sure! Thanks for coming on this adventure with us, friends. Remember, God's word helps us make wise choices. See you all next time. Bye! Hands up, hands down. Now turn yourself around. Hands up, hands down. Now turn yourself around. Hands up, hands down. Now turn yourself around. They say you're short, too tall. You try and give your all, and then sometimes you fall. Oh man, that can't make sense at all. But God directs us. Yes, He loves us. We can follow Jesus because He leads us. You're growing bigger and so much stronger. God has this message for you, you should consider. You measure up. You measure up. You measure up, up. You measure up. God guides us to safety. No ifs, ands, or maybes. We can love God with our actions, with zero distraction. God makes us ready at the right time. Always, always at the right time. Of all the voices and all the noises, God's words help us make wise choices. You measure up. You measure up. You measure up, up. You measure up. You measure up.